The fact that they are still working their way into game shape, and there's no reason for them to be out here and push anything or risk anything.
Especially when the positionless basketball ability of this Sixers team, as New Zealand just barely gets a shot off the side of the backboard, and Maxey looking down to the other big fella, Andre Drummond, with the first points of the night.
Sixer Johnny Dawkins at University of Central Florida.
Good rebound by Drummond, out to Eric Gordon, who drills a three for his first points as a Sixer. Gillespie may be familiar to a couple of you, spent some time at Baylor. Tyrese Maxey, very familiar to all of us. And Tyrese hits a three, and the Breakers call time.
That's a huge win-win.
Here's Eric Gordon. Morty has 3 on his Sixers score sheet. Andre Drummond, drilling from downtown.
That was by design. That was not a fluke. Look for more of that perhaps this season.
And we asked Andre about that as Parker Jackson-Cartwright lays it up and in. I am doing what the team has asked me to do. So if you see me shooting threes, it is something that this team has asked me to do. I'd say so far so good. So far so good for this guy as well. Tyrese Maxey, 2 for 2 from downtown. And all of them come up empty. Jackson-Cartwright though, able to get to that one just a second quicker than Martin. And scoop and score for Parker Jackson-Cartwright, former Arizona Wildcat star. Will have a chance at a three-point play. 76ers.com. Visit the website Sixers.com/tickets. Or call the phone number 215-339-7676.
Because there were rebounders underneath looking for putbacks in the form of Eric Gordon and Kelly Oubre.
That's Matt Mooney quickly around on the reverse. Been a Yershon Yabusele, number 28 with the white headband there. The Frenchman who helps France to silver. Checking in, Tyrese Maxey, the side step triple. That's his third. Send me pictures of spectacular fly fishing adventures that they go on all the time.
See, I'm not an angler, so.
Down to Yershon Yabusele, his first points as a Sixer.
When you think back, an interesting story that stuck out to me, Dikembe enrolled at Georgetown on his own with the plan, as Maxey knocks down another three, with the plan of becoming
36-17, Sixers leading the NBL's New Zealand Breakers as Yabusele then had the two-way upgraded to a standard contract at the end of the season and came up big as the season was winding to a close. Great pass from Lowry down to a cutting KJ Martin. Lowry, no place to go in the corner. Shot clock down to 5, down to 4. The veteran just throws up the mid-range and drills it because
got the upper body. I believe he's a boxer.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. And I'm sure similar to Joel as Parker Jackson-Cartwright hits the mid-range. Jackson-Cartwright, 9 to play in our first half. From the free throw line, Parker Jackson-Cartwright make it 16. And Jared told us, yeah, it was great to have a good camp as Ricky Council blasts through everybody and throws it down.
Fans will remember Jonah, of course, having donned the red, white, and blue.
Jared McCain laces and triples. And rebounding were huge focuses last week because everything else is going to take time to grow.
Well, and if you can't defend, knowing Nick offensive game.
I mentioned it earlier, but in case you're just joining us, since this is a preseason broadcast, don't expect you to be with us the entire time. But AJ Martin and Ricky both working. Jeff Doughton. No look to Caleb Martin. Good ball movements. McCain for 3.
Got a quick release on the young. Not enough time for the defenders to react.
You mentioned it, going to break. A little bit of a tough start to his first NBA game, but you can tell. He was hitting everything down at training camp. Here's Caleb Martin. Lost it in midair. McCain again! Back-to-back trays for the rookie, Jared McCain. And Cartwright too strong. Here comes Ricky. Numbers for the Sixers. Council kept it himself. No, he laid it off the backboard to Caleb Martin, who lays it up and in. 10-0 Sixers run. Here he is now, trying to back down Caleb Martin. Off back iron, but nice tap in there by his teammates.
Oh my.
3 made threes. A little bit wide on that attempt at a fourth. Jackson-Cartwright had a shot altered by Martin.
As he's done time and time again, give him a lot of credit going up there and attacking big defenders.
Jeff Doughton Jr. throwing it down as the first half winds to a close. Jackson-Cartwright layup attempt.
I'm old enough to remember Reggie playing at BC, his college days, as Yabusele knocks down the long-range three.
Just a little bit too low on the delivery of the pass, but the Sixers still with it. Jackson from outside, and Reggie drills it.
Kind of free up Reggie a little bit. They're forced to switch.
Because they may be trailing by a lot here as Yabusele powers his way to the cup for two. Shot very well, as I'm sure a lot of Sixers fans remember, as Reggie takes it away briefly from the Breakers. But he shot very well in the Nuggets run to the NBA championship a couple of seasons ago.
He has been relentless in his attacking off the dribble, getting right to the cup.
Speaking of attacking, and speaking of the cup. We'll see the Pistons early in the regular season as the Breakers get another three.
You see how methodical he is. He realizes he doesn't have to speed up. He can still get things done at his speed as long as the fakes are effective.
Jackson-Cartwright.
This guy has been so good tonight. Are we just talking about jet lag?
First look at the rookie out of UCLA, Bona. Reggie, the finger roll.
5 defenders as your fingers and your thumb and your hand. The talking is what brings them together and makes them as strong as a fist.
Ooh, as Reggie Jackson drills another.
Good player.
And I was going to say Reggie could top that talk, whether it's with his hands or the rest of the four guys on defense. Good up and down from Bona. Great defensive positioning, but after they were city champs his sophomore season, a couple of state championships before he finished his high school career. Now looking at these are a lot of guys that you'll probably see playing for the Blue Coats most of the season. Bona goes back up with it and knocks it down. Bona. We're just going to keep getting back to it. This is a big Sixers team. Maybe not on the floor right now, but just this season. As Edwards lays it up and in.
Good two-handed rebound from Bona.
Edwards aggressively to the cup, got tied up. McCain squares his shoulders and rattles in another. Fourth three-pointer tonight. Summer League and training camp with Rico Hines. Here he is again. Bona the rebounds, jump stop, and Bona with a two-handed rim rocker. But
it's different.
It's soccer and other sports. Sometimes you just have no idea. As let's see, that was Max Starling.
Breakers looking to take advantage. Good hands.
And a block by Quinones, and he wants to push. Ahead to Edwards. Lester Quinones lays it up and in. He's the leader for the Breakers. Jackson-Cartwright, Gillespie gets the runner to go. We know that these guys are trying out for Nick Nurse and company. Good defense from Edwards. Edwards all alone with a tomahawk. Program part of the 76ers' ongoing commitment to create opportunities and engage the local community, both over in Camden, here in Philly, and beyond.
See how I did that?
I don't know where you're looking, but I hope it's right.
I see 8 guys.
All looks at me.
The subs, and then I see the 5
starters. This is your time to shine. Don't look back at me. Knew I was going to find that name eventually.
More zone from the Breakers. Sixers content to shoot over it.
That's Jordan Tucker shooting over the defense for 3. Max Fiedler, number 51, up at the top of that defense. Stolen away, Quinones lays it up and in. Nicely done by the Sixers.
Breakers have used 16 players tonight as well, so everybody's clearing the benches.
Clap your hands, Sixers fans.